All right, Brakati Yahweh, Brakati Yahweh Shai, Brakati Yahweh, Brakati Yahweh Shai, Brakati Yahweh, Brakati Yahweh Shai. Call Halal Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone for teaching and ruling well in the scriptures, and salutations to you Akim across the world, pushing his word in truth and in sincerity and with charity. And this is just gonna be a quick one because I was at I was actually at the store. All right, and the store by my house, Elam. Okay, we got the Elamites, so-called East Indians. They are in charge of the store. They own the store. All right, they're behind the counter. All right, and you have a lot of Jake in the same neighborhood. So Jake is in there, and I'm just listening. I'm trying to find something to buy, and Jake is just in there, and he it's just two dumb niggas. 2/3, of course. Because we know Israel's gonna wake up. A lot of the people that wake up to the fact that they're Israel, a lot of them are still gonna be niggas in 2/3. All right, that's prophecy as well. But it just proves that this truth is spreading, man. Because these two Jakes, all right, they told the Elamite cashier, excuse me, they told the Elamite cashier that they bluntly said they said fuck that Allah shit, I'm with Yahweh. All right, so how would they know this name? Because this truth, all right, the truth of who you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are, the truth is spreading, man, just like the Lord said it would in the last days. Okay, whether they know the entirety of the truth, or if they don't, man, this just is evident that the truth, all right, us pushing this truth is not in vain, man. Okay. Whatever the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai has orchestrated for these last days, that is coming to pass. And what is it? What am I talking about? I'm talking about the pushing of this word. All right, the awakening of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to the fact that they're the children of Israel. Okay, it's all prophecy. You Edomites can't stop this. You can't stop prophecy, and you can't stop your judgment that's coming around. Okay, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 27. It says, "For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which hath been so long without fruit, shall be declared." And that's what's being declared across the planet. All right, the truth of who you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are. All right. Now, with this, you're gonna have certain so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that are gonna wake up, but they're still gonna be niggas. All right. For example, the two Judites, all right, that I seen in the store that confronted Elam with the name of the Most High, man. Through the spirit, you can perceive that they're still niggas, all right. But this just proves and it gives you more evidence towards the fact that these scriptures are actually speaking, man. These scriptures are actually faithful and true. So what does that include? If this includes us finding out and waking up to the truth and the truth being declared across the planet, what does that signify? That signifies that our Lord is truly going to return. That signifies that the destruction and the judgment of you Edomites, who are you so-called white people, is coming around the corner, man. All right, we're right at the door. Okay? This truth is spreading like a righteous cancer, man, as the brothers like to say, man. And it's beautiful, man. Yapa. All right, and it gets us closer and closer to the kingdom, man. And that's the beautiful part about seeing little incidents and seeing little observing, all right, small things like this, man. All right, it just signifies that we're at the end, man. You Edomites and all of you heathens, you can't do nothing against this truth, man. The more this truth spreads, the closer Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai gets to this place. All right, the more this truth spreads, the closer your judgment comes. All right, that is the judgment upon you heathens and you 2/3, man. All right, we're getting close to it, man. Okay, let me get this. This is I believe it's in Matthew's. This is it. Matthew's 24 and 14. "And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations." And that's what you see happening, all right, week in and week out, day in and day out, all hours of the day. This truth is getting pushed. All right, this truth is spreading, just like Yahweh Bashem Yahushai said it would in the last days before his return. All right, so you Edomites, you should be very, very, very scared, and that's why the brother from South Carolina said that you Edomites are you're scrambling, you're trying to come up with all kinds of doctrines, but you can't stop prophecy, man. All right, we're waking up to the fact that we're the children of Israel, each to our respective tribes. You can't do a damn thing about it. All right, you can prepare for your judgment. All right, which is which is very, very impossible to prepare for, but you could try, man. You know, Lamentations 4:21 says, "Rejoice and be glad." So the best thing you can possibly do is just enjoy this wicked ass kingdom. All right, do all the drugs you can, do all the wickedness you can before your time is up, man. Because you're on the last hours of that hourglass, is according to the lesson I did earlier, man. All right, this just proves that your destruction draweth nigh. This just proves that our Lord Yahushua is on his way. He can crack the clouds in any moment. Destruction can come in any moment. All right, based off of the scriptures. All right, Matthew 24:14, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations. And that's why you see brothers waking up in Germany. You see brothers in Romania. You see brothers in Australia. You see brothers in Mexico. You see brothers in the Netherlands. You see brothers all over the world, man. All right, Lord willing, next will be France. All right, it'll be Russia. All right, then that'll signify that we're getting even closer, man. Okay, but this gospel is being preached across the whole world for a witness. All right, and now you people know who the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are. You know, and the world is finding out that we are the children of Israel, which signifies that the end is coming, the end of this age, the end of the so-called white man's rulership, the end of the rulership of all heathens. All right. Matthew 24:14, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. And that's the point, man. All right. This is what we've been hoping for. This is what we're praying that we make it through. We're praying that we make it to the end. All right, because the verse up, it says, Matthew 24:13, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So we're hoping that we're hoping that this speeds up, and we're praying that we all make it to the end, man, so we can get that salvation. But it's evident that the men of Great Millstone, from the apostles and elders on down, have been teaching everyone, including the world. Like Apostle Tahar says, we're teaching the world. All right, we're teaching the world the truth. All right. So with that, the Lord is going to give us fame. Okay. All right. This truth is very, very powerful. All right. It's so powerful that you Edomites cannot do anything against it. That's why the Lord said that he has defeated Satan. All right. So with the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua and this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, we have defeated you Edomites already. All right. Next is the carnal part that the Lord is going to bring. The Lord is going to bring destruction. And the Most High is orchestrating your judgment. All right. Because you have oppressed the children of Israel too long, and now the truth is being declared, which signifies your end once again, man. Okay. Let me get this. This is bear with me 1 second. All right. So what's coming next? That fame, man. All right. Slowly but surely, the world is finding out who us so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are. And that's why the Lord has promised that he would give us fame through the preaching of this word in all the lands that we were put to shame, man, before this destruction comes, man. All right. A lot of people are going to hate us, and a lot of people are going to love us, man. That's what comes with this truth. All right. But this is our culture. This is our heritage that the world has been lying and deceiving the people into thinking that is for everyone. All right. This is just for the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. This is your history book. All right. These are your kings. These are your princes, your mighty men, your wars. All right. Gives you knowledge and information on how the living power visited your ancestors. Nobody else. All right. Gives you information on why we're in this situation, why we're in this predicament. All right. All of this is according and is a part of the truth, and is the gospel that is being preached across the world for all the nations to witness, man. All right. This is Zephaniah 3:11. It says, in that day shalt thou not be ashamed for all thy doings, wherein thou hast transgressed against me. For then I will take away out of the midst of thee them that rejoice in thy pride, and thou shalt no more be haughty because of my holy mountain. Okay, so the Lord is gonna help us, man. All right, I'm gonna skip down to the 19th verse. All right, actually, I'm gonna start up a little bit. Zephaniah 3:16, in that day it shall be said to Jerusalem, fear thou not, and to Zion, let not thine hands be slack. All right, so the Lord is telling us, teach this word, man. All right, gird up our loins and teach the people, teach the world like Apostle Jahar told us that we're doing, man. All right, let not our hands be slack. All right, endure unto the end. That's what the Lord is telling us, because he's going to help us. That's what he says. He says, I shall help you. It tells us in Jeremiah, I shall help you, thou worm Jacob. All right, so we have nothing to worry about. We have Yahweh Bashem Yahushai on our side, man, and nobody can do nothing against that. All right, this is Zephaniah 3:17. The Lord thy power in the midst of thee is mighty. He will save. He will rejoice over thee with joy. He will rest in his love. He will joy over thee with singing. I will gather them that are sorrowful from the solemn assembly who are of thee, to whom the reproach of it was a burden. All right, so we've been ashamed, man. We've been put into a low case, man. All right. We've been in captivity the whole time, not knowing who we are. But now, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the Lord has poured his spirit out. Lord will now get that. He has poured his spirit out upon men to teach his word, the spirit of his mouth. All right. To teach what word? The truth, the gospel. All right. And this gospel is not for everybody. This is for the elect. All right. And 1/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, nobody else, period, point blank, because you are the children of Israel. Okay, Zephaniah 3:19. Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee, and I will save her that halteth. How did we halt? Because we forgot who we were. But now the Lord is bringing that spirit back upon us to figure out and find out who we are. All right, the truth. All right, what the world is witnessing is highly above and out of this realm, man, and it can't be stopped. All right, this book is still speaking. All right, and we haven't made it to the end, but now we are fastly approaching the end, which signifies that you Edomites, all right, you so-called white people, and all you other heathen nations, you're finished. All right, your time is up. All right, because we found out who we are through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, Zephaniah 3:19. Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee, and I will save her that halteth, and gathereth her that was driven out. And I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame. And that's what is happening, man. All right, there's even heathens finding out and telling us, oh, you guys are the children of Israel. Yes, we are the children of Israel. All right. We're not black. We're not Latinos. We're not Native Americans. We're the children of Israel, each to our respective tribes, man. And this is that truth that is being spread across the world, man. And it's beautiful, man. All right. And nobody can do anything against it because it is all prophecy. Okay. Just like you see China and Russia, all right, getting into it with the U.S., that's all prophecy. All right, everything that's happening on the planet is being orchestrated by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and is a part of his prophecy, is a part of his movie. So you people can't do nothing against this but for it, man. Okay? It says, verse 20, and this is what we're waiting for. This is why we hope to endure until the end so we can receive salvation and go back to our land, man. Okay, and live peaceably. All right, forever. All right, under the rule of Yahushua and King David. All right, verse 20. At that time will I bring you again, even in the time that I gather you, for I will make you a name and a praise among all people of the earth. When I turn back your captivity before your eyes, saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and that is what's happening, man. All right, he's doing it spiritually first. All right, so we can correct ourselves, so we can wash ourselves, so we can come back to our culture, to our nationality. All right, and then eventually he's going to come save us and change us and give us a new mind, give us a new body. All right, because it says that it tells you in Jeremiah the 13th chapter that the Lord is going to heal us. Okay, let me get this, because eventually we're going to go back to our land and we're going to have peace forever, man. All right, and this is all what we're working towards, man. Okay? Let me get this. Jeremiah 33:6. Behold, I will bring it health. What is that? It? The nation of Israel in both kingdoms, the southern and northern kingdom, man. All right. The kingdom of Judah, which consists of the so-called Negroes, so-called West Indians, and so-called Haitians, who are the tribe of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. All right. And the northern kingdom of Israel, which consists of the so-called Latinos and Native Americans, man. What's the Lord going to do? He said, I will heal it. All right. It says, behold, I will bring it health and cure, and I will cure them, and I will reveal unto them the abundance of peace and truth. And that's what's been revealed to us. This is our peace, and this is the truth, man. We finally found it, man. Like Song of Solomon says. All right. That's what the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is doing through the Spirit in these last days. He's bringing us health and cure. All right. And he's also bringing us the abundance of peace and truth through these scriptures, through this word, through the gospel being preached across the world. All right. Verse 7, it says, and I will cause the captivity of Judah and the captivity of Israel, which I just spoke of, to return, and I will build them as at the first. All right. What does it say? It says, I shall raise up the tabernacles of David. All right. This is what's happening on the planet before the eyes of the heathens, man. All right. It tells you as Psalms that the Lord is preparing a table in the midst of our enemies. Okay. And if you go into that word table, it means a king's table. What's on a king's table? Gold, riches, all right, wealth, land, all right, women. This is what the Lord is preparing for his people again, man. It says he said he's building us as at the first, man. All right. This is what he's going to do. He's going to give us the latter rain. All right. And we're going to rule and go back to our land and be forever in peace. Lord willing, we all endure unto the end. Okay. Verse 7, and I will cause the captivity of Judah and the captivity of Israel to return, and I will build them as at the first. And I will cleanse them from all their iniquity, whereby they have sinned against me. And I will pardon all their iniquities, whereby they have sinned, and whereby they have transgressed against me. And it shall be to me for a name, and it shall be to me a name of joy, a praise, and an honor before all nations of the earth, which shall hear all the good that I do unto them. And they shall fear and tremble for all the goodness and for all the prosperity that I procure unto it. All right. So the Lord is going to glow us up, as you can say, man. The Lord is going to come back and and put us right back on top of all these other nations, just like he promised. Okay. Just like he promised to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. This is the promise that he's going to give to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Why? Because they are the descendants of those men. We all come from those men, and that is the chosen line. No other line was chosen by the Most High. So you heathens, you Ishmaelites, you Edomites, you Elamites, you Moabites, you Ammonites, all you other heathens, you're going right into captivity under us, and we're going to rule forever. Period, point blank. Okay. Verse 10, thus saith the Lord, again, there shall be heard in this place, which ye say shall be desolate without man and without beast, even in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem that are desolate without man and without inhabitant and without beast, the voice of joy and the voice of gladness, the voice of the bridegroom and the voice of the bride. Who is that? Yahushua, because Yahushua is going to come with salvation. All right. And that's what we're hoping to be a part of, man. We're hoping to receive that salvation from Yahushua. It says, and the voice of the bride and the voice of them that shall say, praise Yahweh, the Lord of hosts. For the Lord is good, for his mercy endureth forever. And of them that shall bring the sacrifice of praise into the house of the Lord, for I will cause to return the captivity of the land as at the first, saith the Lord. And that's this point blank period, man. So with that little incident I've seen earlier with these niggas talking about I'm with Yahweh, that is just that's evident that this truth is spreading and Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is on his way. And also the destruction for you Edomites and you heathens draweth near. Okay? So there is no more calling us black. Native American, all right, so-called Negroes, Latino, all right. If you do call us that, that is out of your ignorance, because now we have figured out who we are, and this truth is spreading. It's like the brother said, it's a righteous cancer, all right, and it can't be stopped. All right, so it's going to be this way all the way up until Yahweh Shem Yahushua returns, man. And Lord willing, we endure it to the end, and we receive that salvation, and we go back to our land, all right, and we praise and sing songs, all right, in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, so that was just something quick, Lord willing, that was edifying. I want to end it by giving all praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone for teaching and ruling well in the scriptures. And salutations to you, Akim, across the world, pushing his word in truth and in sincerity and with charity. Shalom and Abad Babal.